carries the oxygen to the brain. There's no need to go jumping around.
Who told you that?
She did.
Who, the girl with no name? How can you be going out with her when you don't even know what she's called?
Well, I am. More than you're seeing that Pat one.
Well, how come I haven't seen her then?
You go to school too much. I see her in the day.
Where?
Just around.
Are you going out with her? But where?
Around.
Hey, we could get together and make a foursome of.
But I don't fancy Pat.
Hey, shut up.
Who's that?
Matty.
Matty? Has he heard anything yet?
Yeah, he's just had a letter off the social.
What did it say?
I don't know. He's bringing it around to show us.
Oh, God. What am I going to say to him? Well, I'm not going into work now. Oh, God, I feel awful about it.
You feel awful? How do you think Matty feels? God, he sounds dreadful on the phone.
How's Teresa taking it?
He didn't say.
He must be worried sick. What am I going to say to Cummins now?
Who?
The bloke we were doing the work for. I haven't even phoned him yet.
If it hadn't been for Cummins doing that job, Matty wouldn't be in this mess now.
Oh, come off it. The social were following Matty for 3 weeks. We only met Cummins on Wednesday.
Look, I'm not bothered about Cummins. It's Matty and Teresa I'm worried about.
How are they going to cope?
Just leave it a while.
God. They've taken some knocks over the last few years.
Haven't we all?
Hello, Dorothy. Come in. Thanks. I'm sorry, Annabelle. I feel awful just dropping in.
Oh, there's no need. I may have fallen out with Robin, but you're very welcome. Sit down. You look rather tired, Dorothy.
I feel like that boy out there. Confused. It's Robin. Look, I'm sorry about last week.
Oh, it's been a busy time for him. Perhaps I shouldn't have left him in the lurch. Can't have been much fun for him.
Unless you're a martyr.
No. Yeah, it was, lad, but it's finished now, the agency, yeah? Oh. Aye, who are you talking to, mighty mouth? Well, I just might find out who you are, lad. Oh, do you? Well, I am the manager, see? And the agency's finished, gone, kaput. All right, lad.
You've decided, then?
That's the way it's got to be.
How about asking me?
Oh, behave.
I mean it. Who says you've got the right to decide?
Whose is that car, Dad?
Looks like the Tate's.
Oh, God, I thought Mum had sent him packing.
Oh, sure, he's not here. Probably Mrs. Tate. Blast it. Wanted to have a crack at the garden. Where are you going?
Oh, just over to Alan's.
Well, you check the place later.
I want to work on my programme, Dad.
What, now?
Yeah.
You sure it's all right working in there?
Yeah, of course it is.
And don't stay too long.
OK.
Wonder where Turkey's liver's going.
What?
You've heard of chicken liver. These turkeys, lad.
Nah, it's got no bottle. Private skill divvies never have.
Hey, he's got a key.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
And Alan's away for a week.
Do you know, I don't know how you do it.
Well, I wish to God you'd never started the agency.
Oh, it's mine again now, is it? Mine when you want to blame somebody, yours when you want to interfere.
Who? I've never wanted anything to do with it.
Oh, come off it. You were happy enough to do jobs for it when it suited you.
Yes, because I wouldn't have got any peace off you otherwise, would I? It was a bad idea.
Oh, was it? So bad you couldn't wait to go running round to Matty and tell him how good it was? Now he's been done, it's a different story.
Look, I just got the idea off Marie Jackson. Then I had second thoughts and just left it to you.
Yeah, well, you're not going to leave the blame of what's happening to Matty and Teresa to me.
Well, listen, I've never sent Matty out on a job since the agency started.
You as good as sent him out on the Cummins job.
Who, me?
Yes, you. You wouldn't do it, would you? He wanted to do it, you gave him the nod and he did it. If anybody's to blame, it's both of us.
Where are you going?
To work.
Oh, no, you're not. You can take that coat off. If Matty's coming round, we're both going to face him.
Do you think it'd be all right me doing this cleaning job?
That should be all right, love.
Are you sure?
Well, we need the money.
It's hardly worth me while going. I mean, I thought this agency was going to be the answer to all our problems.
Yeah. And look where it got us.
Sorry we got into it now.
Well, that's it. I mean, let's face it. It's finished. We're only digging ourselves deeper otherwise.
Well, Sheila did get me this cleaning job. I'm dreading seeing her tonight, though.
Don't worry about it. Bobby said she's not going into work tonight. She's stopping off to see me.
Well, listen, don't you upset her. I mean, they are our friends.
I know that, Teresa. I'm only going to ask them for a bit of help.
Well, do you think they could lend us the money?
See, they're in the same boat as us. Bobby's unemployed, you know.
Yeah, but he's not in trouble with the social, is he? They haven't got half as many problems as we have. And Bobby did get a redundancy check.
1 minute you're telling me not to upset Sheila, and the next minute you're casting his redundancy money up, girl.
Well, listen, you've got to show them that letter and get some help. I mean, Evans, we've got so many problems as it is.
Look, do you fancy spewing the cleaning tonight, and we'll go and have a drink?
Oh, aye, and who's paying? It's not better be going, of, I'll see you.
The only thing strained is the marriage. I think he's having another affair.
Robin?
Well, he wouldn't be the first man to go astray. Have you never had cause to worry?
With Paul? Well, we've had our problems, but never over other women. And at his age, I think it's a bit late to start.
I was just apologising to Annabelle for Robin's behaviour.
Oh, one of those things. Clash of personalities, perhaps. Oh, you'll be pleased to hear that some kind soul was good enough to pick up all those leaflets he left littering the close.
I told him they were litter in the first place.
Thought it crossed my mind, too.
I can't see him.
That's all we go to your ma's for a butty.
No.
Shh. Physical exertion always makes me hungry.
Why don't you take a packed lunch when you go and see your girlfriend, then?
Oh, get off, will you? I don't believe it. It's from the old firm.
From Petrochem? What is it?
An invitation to the 50th anniversary reunion.
Oh.
I've got one of those.
Oh?
When is it?
11th of April.
Well, that's tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
That's short notice. I'm absolutely staggered.
You've been invited too.
Well, I did work for them for 5 years. I got my invitation yesterday. Mind you, I think it was a bit of an afterthought. Anita Taylor, the MD's secretary, rang asking for names and addresses, so I got stuck on the list.
And you mentioned us?
Well, no.
Wonder why you were invited, Paul.
I bet there's a motive behind it. There always is.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going.
After they made you redundant?
Oh, I can face them with my head held high, don't you worry.
Is yours a single invitation, too?
Yes, it is.
What? Haven't they invited both of us?
No, I'm afraid not.
Typical. That's Petrochem. I mean, what's the point of inviting ex-employees without their partners?
But all their functions were always double invitations.
Must be cutting back, I suppose.
And after what we went through with your redundancy.
It's very rude. Still, it might be fun seeing the old gang again.
Yes.
God, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Nothing to do with you.
Does Alan know you're messing around in here?
I'm not messing, I'm working. Alan said I could. Oh, let's say, get out. You shouldn't be in here, you know. But leave it. You might spoil the programme. I'm only you're wet. You shouldn't be in here.
You are.
Alan said I could use the computer. He left me the key. Well, we always guard the bungalow when Alan's not here, don't we, kids?
Yeah, he said we can come in here whenever we want.
Oh, yeah. Since when? It's the first I've heard of it. Since he first moved in. Well, that was ages ago. Come on, get out. I've got to work. Leave it alone, will you? Didn't you hear me? I've got to work.
Well, all right, we won't disturb you.
Are you sure you won't have one, Anna?
No, thanks. I must be doing something about the dinner.
Thanks.
Would you care to join us, Dorothy?
Oh, I really ought to be getting back.
No, stay and have something with us.
A cold beaten salad, all right?
Sounds lovely. I don't have to rush back. The kids are eating with friends today.
Robin's big enough to fend for himself, eh?
Can I help?
No, that's all right. It won't take me long. Then I'd better go over to Alan's and get Gordon. I presume that's where he is.
Uh-huh.
Are you looking forward to the reunion?
Oh, yes. Could be very interesting.
God, this is impossible. How can I work with all this row?
Don't take it out on the computer. You might break it.
I've locked it. Anyway, I bet he never said you could eat his food.
Where's them Becky's?
Get off. Leave them.
Now sit down and be a good boy.
I told you we're both going to face him. What's the use of going in now anyway?
I told you I've got to carry on, so I'm going in.
Hello, Sheila.
Hi, Matty.
Bobby.
All right, Wes.
There it is, lad.
God, you've got to leave. Look, go and ask the dog.
Oh, hi, Mum.
Come on, Gordon, we're ready to eat.
Oh, look, it's early. Can I have something later?
No, you can't. Mrs. Tate's joining us.
Oh, but I've got to look up and everything.
Well, Damon will do that for you, I'm sure, won't you?
Oh, yes, Mrs. Collins.
Come on, Gordon.
Now, look, Dave. Mummy's waiting.
I can tell Annabelle's disappointed at not being invited.
I'm sure she is. Still, an evening away from other halves might do us good.
Yes.
But I'm in the middle of a programme, Mum.
Well, you'll have to do it later.
I thought you said dinner was ready.
Well, it is almost. Well, it will be in a minute with Dorothy's help.
Oh, yes, of course.
How am I going to find that kind of money? Nearly 200 quid. I mean, where am I going to find that? I only get a pittance off the social as it is. It'll take me forever to pay that back.
You've got to pay that back, lad, whether you get prosecuted or not.
Have you read this? Teresa's not half upset, girl.
Have they said that you're definitely going to get done?
No, I daresn't even think about that. This is bad enough, Bobby. 200 quid.
I am sorry, Matty.
No use being sorry, is it?
I am.
So am I. This flaming agency's got us all in this mess.
Well, it'd been all right if Matty declared what he was earning to the dole.
What?
It wouldn't have happened, would it?
Oh, I can't believe this is you talking, Sheila.
Look, Matty, I know how you feel. But I warned you all at the beginning. You should sort it out when you signed on.
What, give up me doll for buttons? I mean, £1 a time for doing bat taps and cooker rings? All right.
Well, that's my point. I don't mind her running a business, but I just don't want her exploiting fellas.
Exploiting?
Yes, exploiting fellas. You send them fellas out doing piddling little jobs for a mere pittance, then you take 10% off them for sitting by the phone.
I've run myself ragged trying to find work for you and your mates. I didn't have to do it.
Oh, hang on. This is not getting me anywhere, this. Not helping me.
No, but if she pays you them 10% back she stopped off you, that'll help you, won't it?
You can have them, Matty.
It's not going to come to 200 quid, though, is it?
No, but it's only fair.
How about working for the agency full-time on the Cummins job?
It's finished.
Why should it finish?
Because that job will only last for 3 weeks, won't it? And anyway, it's not providing proper jobs for time-saved men.
He's right, you know, Sheila. If you're going to create jobs, you've got to create proper jobs, girl.
I'm offering you a proper job, full-time. We don't need to have so many men on our books. You could do more.
Oh, they are. Capitalism in action. Redundancies already. Scratch the names off the list to get yourself out of trouble.
You make me sick. George Williams would say the same if he was here, wouldn't he? He'd go on about exploitation. Things have changed, you know. You're not in the 30s. You haven't got coal mines to nationalise to solve your unemployment. We don't want to go to war, do we? So we've got to cope. Scratch a living the best we can. That's all I'm trying to do. Survive. Create our own work.
Create our own work? It's a nice idea, Sheila, but it's a non-starter. 'Cause I'm going to get done to frighten us all. And by the time the social's finished with us, there'll be no agency, girl.
Oh, there won't there? Well, I started this agency for blokes like you. And if you two aren't interested, I'll find some who are.
What are you doing?
It's the only way I can get my clothes dry.
Oven-ready keks, eh? Hey up, Sam. That's another chucky egg.
Oh, Alan, must you?
Get out.
I wonder if you'd sign this, Dad.
What? What is it?
It's from school.
Dinner's ready.
We agreed. The school trip was out of the question.
Come on, you two.
Insurance form. The school trip to Paris.
But your father said you couldn't go.
It's all right, Mum. I paid for it myself.
What?
How?
Well, I did some work for Alan, so I paid for it.
What work?
I did a payroll program for him a couple of weeks ago. Bread and butter to him, but great for me. £235.
Well done, old man.
Why didn't you tell us you'd done some work for Alan?
Well, it was a surprise, and what with you and Dad saying the money was a bit tight.
Well, I think it's commendable. Why shouldn't he exploit his knowledge?
Thanks, Dad.
Come on, then. Salad's getting cold.
You have a good time, lad. You've earned it. Are you working for Alan at the moment?
No, I'm working on a program for myself. I'll get all the money this time.
We'll do everything we can to help, lad. And I'll make sure you get them 10% back.
I am sorry, Matty. Do you want to stay for something to eat?
No, thanks, She. I think I better be going. Bob.
See you, lad.
You knew the risks, Bob.
Yeah. But you didn't want to face him on your own, did you, girl?
No, I didn't.
There's pudding yet, Gordon.
I'm fine, Mum. I've got to get back to my program.
This year Paris, next year Bahamas, eh?
Yeah, see you.
Bye.
Christmas egg.
Hey, we could do them a meal. You know, Pat and No Name. She isn't a veggie, what's it like our Karen, is she?
Nah, she goes to Chippy.
Oh, that's all right, then. I'll give Pat a ring tomorrow, right? And can you see yours?
Yeah.
Be great here, you know. We've got the music, the soft lights, the ale, and it's dead comfy, you know.
But what about turkey liver?
What about it?
What have you done? Oh, come on, get out. You've got to go.
What are you doing?
Fancy some milk with this?
Yeah, you're right. Oh, what is you pulling this?
All sorts, mate. Hang on. What are these doing in here?
Oh. Not deep frozen clothes, kids.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Cummings. No, I haven't forgotten about it. It's just that I work from home. You want to come round here? tomorrow. Between 5 and 6 then, all right? Right. Bye.
So glad you came, Dorothy. It's been lovely.
Now, are you sure I can't help with the washing up?
No, honestly. Nice to see you.
Thanks a lot.
Call again.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Look forward to tomorrow.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Do you really think you should go?
Well, you never know. Old contacts could be quite valuable.
It'd be nice if I could have gone as well.
Yes, well.
Oh, come on, Gordon. We'll even fix you up with a bed. Don't be ridiculous. You can't just go borrowing things.
Call it payment for Garden Allen's place.
Look at the state of the place. You've been here less than half an hour and look at it. All right, we'll clean up after.
Can't handle these.
What about all this, eh? All right, I'll tell you what, we'll do it now. Oh, you're all right. Well, how about this? We'll do it early tomorrow before the girls come round. All right? Yeah, OK. But can I get on with my work now? Yeah, sure. Come out, Giz. See you tomorrow. Yeah. You pillock! We've cracked it, Giz. Yes.
See?
Gizmo!
Do that. Just iron those.
Sorry.
And don't forget your passport. You know how you always leave something behind?
Yeah, all right.
And you know how it annoys your father.
Oh? What annoys your father? Give this a press for me, will you, darling?
It was only cleaned last Christmas.
Hey, I'm on parade. Got to look my best for the company reunion, haven't I? Show them 2 years redundancy. Hasn't left its mark.
It isn't necessary. And you know that Gordon leaves in the morning.
You don't mind if I jump the queue, do you, old man?
No.
Hardly warm. Still, might get the wear out of it yet.
Right, I'm off then.
But you haven't packed yet.
I'll do it later, Mum.
Oh, really? Oh, I suppose I'll have to do it.
I'll only be over at Alan's. I want to work on my programme.
What is this mysterious programme?
It's a games programme.
Oh, not Space Invaders and all that nonsense?
No. Well, I suppose it is in a way. You can play any game you like. It invents games. Not got it quite straight yet.
Have you seen my bow tie, love? Oh, never mind. I'll find it.
Gizmo's mum's invited us for tea.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, Eric's away, so just spoke to you in for tea.
He's away? What, on holiday?
You're not supposed to ask that.
Oh. Well, make sure you behave yourself. I'm sure Gizmo's mother's got enough problems with you acting the goat round there.
Yeah, OK.
And I wish you'd told me earlier you wouldn't be in for your tea. You're getting as bad as our Barry.
Hello, Gizmo, lad.
Don't go tramping your muck. I've cleaned up in here.
Oh, you're all right. Got a lovely little job out there for you two. Go and finish digging the garden.
We're just on our way. See ya.
See ya.
Hey, mind your manners.
Where are they going?
Gizmos for tea.
Mind your manners. Do you think they'd notice?
Yes? Oh, yes. Yes, Mrs. Huntington.
Oh, tell Mum I won't be long, Dad.
Oh, sounds to me as though it's going to take some time.
Yeah, it's more complicated than you'd think.
Well, we'll talk about it tomorrow on the way to the airport, eh?
Yeah. Oh, have a good time at the reunion.
I will. Thank you. See you in the morning.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, I'll be here. Bye. Someone to see Heather's house this evening.
Give you a chance to look at some potential buyers.
While you're out enjoying yourself?
Or next time, perhaps, eh?
Yeah.
Have you seen the state of it?
Better than no name.
Nah.
Hey, have you asked her?
Yeah, I told you she's coming.
Her name's Soft Lad. Oh, look, how's this, Matty?
What's the time?
Hiya, girl.
I heard about you getting caught by the social. Terry told me.
I just thought I'd tip you off. The snoopers are all round here. You know what you're working in the pub like?
I don't know what to do.
Pack it in, girl. I'll tell the soch. You don't want to get caught, do you?
No.
I'll see you.
You seen my gold cufflinks, anyone?
Gordon's borrowed them for Paris.
Oh, blast. What does he want gold cufflinks for?
The Dubois are taking him and Lucy out for dinner. What's wrong with the ones I bought you for Christmas?
Well, nothing. Just want the gold ones, that's all.
I'll batter him if he's done the dirty on us.
Oh, stop panicking.
What? It took me ages to persuade Pat to come round here. I don't want it messing up.
Get lost, will you?
What?
You can't come in.
What about the washing up?
I did it last night and it took me ages. I can't risk any more mess.
Hey, now, hang on. Hey! Open the door, you little ponce.
How is Caesar?
Oh, she's all right, I suppose, Bob. She's racking her brains just like me.
Sheila, have you got that cheque for Matty, please? Yeah, lad, it's not a lot, but that's all the commission she stopped off here.
Thanks, Bobby.
And this capitalist will throw in these. Free of charge.
Are you having any?
No.
Ah, Sheila.
Hey! Hey! Pack that in with you. You'll have me mum out.
Look, is it going now?
We're gonna look really stupid if they turn up and he's locked us out.
Oh, God, I hate this.
Well, they're lovely.
Not that soft, lad, this.
Oh, Matty, lad, this won't happen again, you know.
I don't want to fall out with Sheila, lad. Neither does Teresa. But this has turned us upside down, you know.
I know it is, yeah. Matty, lad, look, I've known you for donkey's years, and I know you're taking the rap for this lot. But don't let it interfere with our friendship, eh? Look, if there's anything at all I can do to help you, I will.
Could you help me with money, Bobby?
Matty, lad, I haven't got any money.
Because I better start paying something back. Because this is going to get worse.
Look, I was talking to Georgie Williams from the union today.
Oh, him?
Oh, come on, lad, he's all right, isn't he? I've told him what's happened.
Yeah, what did he do? Say give me a refund on me subs or something?
Oh, come on, don't be like that.
Bobby, you know, if I would have got a fair whack out of that redundancy, I wouldn't be sat here moaning, lad.
Look, I know that, but he knows people.
Does he know anyone who can get me off with this?
No, but I mean advice. He reckons we should go down to the Unemployment Resource Centre in town, that they know everything about these types of cases, and they'll give us the full score.
Maybe.
It's worth a try, lad, isn't it?
Would you come with us, Bob?
Well, of course I will.
Oh, we'll have a go, then.
Get a pint of lager.
You're as bad as all the others.
What?
No manners.
Sorry, lager, please.
Oh, look, I've told you I can't.
Ah?
No.
Paddy isn't here.
So?
And I'm skint.
We shouldn't be in here then, should you? Anyway, you're supposed to be saving it for my Easter egg. I had something special planned for Easter weekend.
All right, Tom.
Oh, all right, Dad.
Biscuit, please, love. A pint.
I'll get these. You haven't met me, Dad, have you?
No, hiya.
So you're the reason he's never home these days, eh?
Not the only reason.
Oh.
Behave.
I thought you meant he had other girlfriends. If he has, I've never met them. Cheers, Terry, lad.
Listen, I'm going down the unemployment centre with Matty. He wants a bit of advice, you know, just trying to help. Come here, Matty, lad.
We'll see you, she.
See you, Matty.
For God's sake, stop it, will you? I don't want you in here.
Look, you agreed last night, and Alan says we can come here any time we want.
Well, he wouldn't if he could see the mess you caused.
David?
I'll tell your dad.
I thought you were going to Gizmo's for your tea.
Well, yeah, we've been.
Well, where is he?
Who?
Gizmo.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, well, you behave yourself, eh? You fancy a bevy then, Matty?
Sure. Hey, no, look, you. How did you get in?
The appliance of science, Gordon.
Hey, good lad.
Honest. Stay in now.
Well, why not?
But he'd have a fit.
Told you. There'll be away all over Easter.
So we'll have the house all to ourselves.
Yeah.
To sleep in that.
Well, you could have been a bit more romantic about it.
Oh, well, you know what I mean.
Oh, very smart. Here, let me.
I hope this uniform might be used a little more often after tonight.
Don't build up your hopes too high, Paul. You've been away from that circle longer than most people remember.
It's up to me to jog memories, isn't it? I mean to make the most of tonight.
Hope Dorothy doesn't spoil things.
Dorothy? What on earth do you mean?
Well, you know what she can be like. A little bit forward. Not everyone's cup of tea.
She has her own friends at Petrogam. I'll be looking up mine.
Yes. It'd be lovely to be back in that circle again, wouldn't it?
That's the spirit. Think positive.
I want to know how you got in.
I'm not going to tell you.
I want to know. Look, Alan would be within his rights to report you.
He wouldn't mind.
That's mine, from my programme. I've been looking everywhere for this.
Stuck it in the sliding doors last night, in case you weren't in.
Get off. How many burglars had got in last night, eh?
Well, he didn't, did he?
That's not the point.
Now, look. Why don't you just be a good little boy and go play on your computer? Because we've got some girls coming around.
You can't have people round.
Well, we have.
There's nothing for me. No one. Oh, no, you have to.
Mr. Dunn, is it?
Oh, yes.
At the house?
That's right.
Sorry, I can't stay, but my wife's expecting you.
Oh, good. Do you reckon all the neighbours will be like that?
What, dressing for dinner?
Hello.
Hello.
I shan't be burned. I'll just get the key for you.
Thanks, girl.
Yeah, Barry told me about your trouble, Matty. Sorry about that.
Oh, so am I, Terry, lad.
My dad got on the other year.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, couldn't you get him to tell Matty what it's like?
Yeah. Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Cummins.
Bill.
Bill. You found us all right, then?
Made your mind up, I hope, Sheila.
Well,
I don't usually let my subcontractors have so long to get to a decision. Mind you, I'm always ready to make an exception with someone new to the game. Especially if it's a lady.
would you like a cup of tea?
Just a couple of glasses, love.
You better sit down. I thought the likes of me were supposed to buy whiskey for the likes of you. Isn't that the way it usually works?
You do drink this stuff, don't you?
Now and then.
Good. Well, let's be having a glasses then. I hope you'll excuse the liberty, Sheila, love, but you knocked me back for a drink last week, so I thought I'll take the drink to her.
You're gonna kill me when I tell you this.
Me? Why would I do that to you? Cheers.
Cheers.
I'll do a proper dinner for Easter Sunday. Chicken or something. Do you like chicken or would you rather have chops?
Keep your voice down, will you?
What?
I don't want Barry to know.
Well, he isn't here.
I know, but his owl fella is, and so is mine.
So?
Well, he's gonna want me at home at Easter, isn't he? I mean, it's bad news for him now that he's on his own.
Well, he can come as well.
Oh, don't be soft.
Why don't you want Barry to know?
He's gonna be pestering me, isn't he?
About what?
Well, he's gonna want me to go to clubs and all that.
You'd rather do something a bit quieter.
Yeah?
I know loads of fellas that have been done. That's why I told my lad not to sign on. Make what you can, you know. A little bit here, a little bit there, no worries.
Yeah, but I thought if, like, Matty paid the few bob back he
No
owes.
chance. They want their cash back, and they want all the fiddles stopped. And they want to get all the other fellas as well. Anyway, he hasn't got away with much. Not really. I fiddled about 3 times that amount. So they reckoned. They won't bother taking him to court. Unless they want to make an example of you.
I know at least what 25 of the local lads around here, but all, that's it.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
Wait.
Oh, you've got months to go, you?
Months?
What didn't I tell you? I sweated 7 months to find out if they were going to do me or not. And then, after I finished paying everything back, 200 quid fine.
Oh, God.
You said you'd keep it low. Oh, you can't drink out of beer. I'll give it some of our Barry's when he comes home. You've got to go. We're not doing any harm. I am trying to work. Where? When we've got the girls coming round. When? Well, 6:30. A bit late then, aren't we?
It's a good little contract, Sheila, for someone like yourself.
I know. It's this social security business. It's got me worried sick. I don't think I'll get the fellas.
There are plenty of blokes looking for work.
I know. My husband's one of them.
Oh?
Finished in the autumn.
Well, there's one for a start. Can he manage plumbing and a bit of kitchen fitting?
Yeah, but he wants me to finish the business.
When it's your only income? Sounds daft to me. I mean, he's not getting prosecuted like that other fella.
No, but he doesn't want other fellas getting prosecuted. Matty and him are very good mates.
But you did warn him. Your conscience is clear, surely. I started small, Sheila. Look at me now. They say this city's finished, but there are plenty of opportunities for the right people, and you could be one of them. And if you can provide the fixtures and fittings, this job of mine will set you up nicely. I have a great many contacts in this business, you know.
You seem very keen to get me involved.
I am.
This, and coming round to the house.
Well, you haven't got an office yet. I could always help you out there, you know. Another drink?
You're a very persuasive vendor, Mrs. Collins.
I've had some practice.
What are the neighbours like? Do they all look like penguins?
Oh, you mean my husband? He's going out to a dinner.
Oh, without you mean?
With another woman, actually. Well, if you've seen enough of the kitchen, it's not very big. Mind you, if you're anything like my husband, you're only interested in cooking when you're in the mood. You'll have to bring your wife round next time you call.
Shut
up. Same again, is it?
Oh, no thanks, love. I'm on my way. I hope you've left some of that stew for me tea.
Yeah, of course, Al.
Oh, good lad. Now, don't forget, get this fella to bring you around to our house, all right? Easter weekend. We'll both be in. OK, love. See you soon.
See you later, Dad. Oh, trust me, Al fella to mess everything up.
Do you want to go down the unemployment centre?
What's the point, Bobby? You heard what the man said.
I know he's been through it, Matty, but that was years ago, wasn't it? I mean, let's be fair, things change. Oh, they do change.
Well, I know you're trying your best, Bob, but I wish to God I wouldn't have become involved in all this.
Oh, don't say that, Matty.
Oh, it's all right for you to say that, Bob. You haven't got this hanging over your head. Well, it's true, mate. I mean, I can't see any way out of this. I mean, all right. I'd do the Cummins job, and what would that mean? I'd have to come off the social, and it'd take weeks to get back on it. Right? And then a fella like that, who knows how long you'd have to wait to get your wages. Right? OK, I can't risk it, Bobby. I mean, what would I live on in the meantime?
Do you want another drink? Matty, that's all I can offer you, lad.
I think they're a good buy for a young couple, even if they want to start a family.
Yes.
Mrs. Jackson, she's next door. She's got twin boys. They're about 10. See, there's plenty of space for them to play. Lovely park, too. Is it you or your friend who's buying the house?
Well, I think perhaps you'd better be getting along now. We've taken up quite enough of your time.
That's all right. I'm sure Mrs. Jackson will fill you in of details of schools and such like. I could ask her.
No, I wouldn't like to put you out any further.
It's no problem. Perhaps you could bring your wife round.
Mrs. Collins, I'm not married. James and I,
Oh, I'm sorry. So you're the family man?
No. I don't think you've quite sorted us out. James and me, we live together.
Oh, I'm sorry. I presumed that
What he means, Mrs. Collins, is we're gay.
Oh.
Think nothing of it. You weren't to know.
Oh, dear. You must think I'm a complete fool.
Not at all. You've been very kind, extremely so. It makes a pleasant change to get the details impartially.
Well, I think I've exhausted my repertoire on the benefits to children. What do you think?
Well, I'm not too sure, really.
Frankly, I don't like it. Come on, Andrew.
Sorry.
Mind you, some of the neighbours are a little bit on the inquisitive side.
Well, I think that's perhaps what James was trying to say. You see, we want a house, but, well, the flat we have at the moment is much closer to the things that interest us. To be quite honest, we have a lot of friends, and, well, they're prepared to accept rather than to play guessing games.
Well, it's nice to meet you anyway.
Thank you very much.
Not turned up yet, eh?
Thought you had work to do.
I have.
What are you doing in here, then?
Keeping watch on you two.
But what about when the girls turn up, eh?
Well, there's not much chance of that now, is there?
Oh, they'll be along soon.
Not in my experience.
You are?
Well, if they're this late, they'll never show.
Why? Has it happened to you, has it?
Oh, yeah, lots of times. Not every time, of course, but quite a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they do it on purpose, you know. One girl I used to go out with actually confessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, plain hard to get. What they do is arrange to meet you somewhere, then go out where they really fancied going in the first place. I bet there's something on round here they wanted to go to.
Does that just go to the Institute?
What I did with the next one that stood me up was to go and find her. God, she was embarrassed. The amazing thing was, though, after that, I couldn't get rid of her. She followed me everywhere.
Are you wear one for that Valentine's card? Fancy a walkers? Nah, I'm comfy. Oh, come on, we're going down the Annie. Oh, let's all want to go to the Annie.
See ya.
Do this job, Sheila. Learn from me. Listen, I know you can make a success of it.
You're a success when it comes to flattery, I know that much.
All right.
I thought you'd gone into town with Matty.
No, I didn't.
Would you like some of this, Mr. Grant?
No.
Is Matty all right?
No, he's not. This is nice and cosy, isn't it?
I just dropped in to talk over some business with your wife.
Oh, right. What sort of business?
I'm interested in giving Sheila a contract for some work.
Oh, right. Who is this fella?
It's Mr. Cummins.
Mr. Cummins, the fellow who owns the flats where Matty got into all the trouble.
Look, Mr. Cummins has spent a great deal
I
of
don't care what he's spent. The agency's finished, lad.
But this could set your wife up.
Didn't you hear what I said? It's finished. It's over.
It's not finished.
You don't know the details, Mr. Grant. Let me show you.
Do you see that door, lad? You've got 2 minutes to get through it.
I think you're making a very serious mistake.
Stop it.
OK.
I'm telling you, mate, it's finished.
Mr. Cummins. I'm sorry, it's just that Matty's Bobby's best friend.
I've waited, Sheila. But I'll give it another week. No longer.
OK, thanks. You embarrassed me.
Me embarrass you? You've got to be joking, haven't you? You're sitting here drinking scotch with him. Well, I've just left Matty sitting in his house, sick with Woody eating his heart out, and that embarrasses me.
You'll not do it again. I'll see him again when I need to.
Oh, behave.
I mean it. Whether Matty ends up in court for fiddling the dole or whether you take on that union job, this is my chance to make the agency work. I'm taking on that job.
Who's this Cortina out here?
Oh, me and Sally are valeting.
I tell you what, this fence of Ali Crossers will have to come down, won't it? It's dreadful ugly.
Nearly as ugly as Ali. Do you want them trees or not?
No, lad. Too chancy.
Chancy? The council surplus, Dad, I told you.
I don't mean that. I mean the type of tree.
Sounds very ordinary, Dad. What type can you get, Barry?
I can get deciduous or evergreen.
Oh, listen, who's talking?
Bet you don't even know what deciduous means.
Yeah, I do. It means that they lose the leaves in the autumn.
Well, that narrows it down a bit. Anyway, I want evergreens.
You'll be doing landscape gardening next.
I wouldn't mind, girl. Not with the summer coming in.
Well, what about the union job, Dad?
That's supposed to be a secret.
And what about helping my mum with the agency?
What about it?
Well, aren't you going to help her anymore?
I don't know, girl. We'll have to wait and see, won't we?
How did you get in?
Through the door, like I always do.
You coming in later as an official customer?
Yeah, I'll be with Barry.
Oh, why don't you come in by yourself?
Well, I said I'd meet Barry, and what does it matter anyway?
It was supposed to be our special Easter weekend.
But you're going to be behind there, aren't you?
It would just be nice to see you by yourself for once.
He wasn't there last night, was he?
I had a long chat with Brian Palmer at the reunion. I think he was sounding me out for a job.
Did anyone think it odd, you and Dorothy arriving at the party together?
You hear what I said? I had a long chat with Brian Palmer.
Oh, so you did manage to drag yourself away from Dorothy, then?
And he was sounding me out for a job.
Whatever makes you think that?
What, after 2 years, why should he invite me to play golf with him?
How many large G&Ts had he had?
It was at the start of the evening.
Well, I wouldn't expect too much.
I don't know. I think I'm the right man for the job.
Really?
Yeah, I'll put that behind the bar. I don't want Barry to see it.
I don't know why you just didn't bring it with you last night.
Well, it looked a bit conspicuous, wouldn't I, turn up at your front door while Marie's in Wales?
I think you looked a bit conspicuous climbing over the back fence.
You don't think anyone saw me, do you?
I don't think anybody was watching us.
I hope not.
What do you want for your tea?
Oh, anything you're having?
Well, I don't know. You must have some idea. How'd you get on at home?
I'll just have what my dad does.
Oh, you're hopeless. Look, tell me what your favourite is and I'll cook it for you.
Prawns and vinaigrette in a baked avocado pear, followed by a fresh seafood Monet.
What?
Well, you asked me what I liked.
Yeah, but I meant something with chips, like fried eggs.
Oh, all right, that'll do.
But where did you have all that other stuff? Baked avocado and all that?
Oh, my dad knows this cook in town who gives him cheap stuff.
I might have guessed.
My second favourite is a fillet steak with a pocket cut on the side and an oyster put in there, then cooked in wine.
Are you having me on?
No,
Well, how come you haven't mentioned all these exotic foods before?
no one's ever asked.
Got a nice chicken for tomorrow's lunch.
Sounds nice.
I'm only going to roast it, though.
Won't you very nicely?
Animals, like the camel, are able to store their food in the body for long periods of time. Now, usually we think of camels in a hot desert environment where food...
You going to match today, Dad?
No, I promised your mother I wouldn't go.
Why?
Well, she takes Easter seriously, doesn't she? And anyway, it's only once a year, I don't mind.
You going, Barry?
Yeah, I might do. I'm seeing Sally later.
Well, if you do go, can I come with you?
No.
Oh, why?
Because I said so, that's why.
You can't stop me.
Look, don't ask us again, Damon. I was just slapping the gob off and offends.
Oh, go on, I've got no one to go with.
What about Gizmo?
Well, he's skinned, as usual. Go on, Barry, I won't get in your way.
You won't get in my way because you won't be there. I'll just leave it out.
Up yours.
Aye, you two. Trying to watch this.
Dad, it's kids' telly.
Grandstand will be on in an hour. Just getting some practice in.
It's only West Brom anyway.
Well, you won't be missing much then, will you?
Just you wait till you want me to do something for you.
Well, look, Damon, don't hold your breath while you're waiting.
Oh, peace on earth to all, man.
That's only at Christmas.
Yeah, that's the trouble. Hey, you're not going to the bathroom, are you?
Yeah, I want to have a washing up before I go out, don't
I want a bath before I go out.
What, in the middle of the day?
Yeah, we're not all like you. Smelly.
Oh, no.
Oh, you are? That's terrible.
All right, Quinn.
Right, I'm going to confession this afternoon, and I thought just this once we could all go together as a family.
The white and the black. The black is particularly rare.
I thought, while it was Easter, we could all go to church together. Right, Bob?
Hey, yeah, you say so, Queen.
Ma'am, I was thinking of going to match this, have we?
Well, you're not. You're coming to church with me.
Oh, do I have to?
Yes.
Why'd you have to go to church anyway?
Because it's Easter. You can go to confession.
Oh, but I've done my Easter duties, Mum.
Well, it'll do you no harm to do them again, or have a game in hand if you understand that better.
But it's West Brom, it should be a good match.
Go on, go and get changed. And get into something smart. And you? Look at the state of you. You look as if you've only just got up.
He has only just got up. This wouldn't have anything to do with the Matty business, would it?
How do you mean?
And this guilty feeling.
Oh, it's not so much guilt, but I do feel sorry for Matty and Teresa.
Look, Matty knows your intentions were for all the right reasons, and so will Teresa when she calms down.
I don't know, you try your best and you end up in such a mess.
I know, girl, it's always the way.
All I was trying to do was create a bit of work.
Sheila, love, I know. Why don't you give Teresa a ring and have a chat to her?
I might just do that.
Good, it'll make us all feel better. Hello. Hello, lad. I never expected to hear from you today. Oh, hey, you're joking, aren't you? I haven't moved out of the armchair. Aye? Straight? Oh, yeah, lovely. About an hour. Thanks, lad.
What was all that about?
So it's Williams. He wants to talk to me about a job. A real chance of a real job.
Doing what?
Being a full-time union official.
I thought you'd missed out on that.
So did I, but apparently I haven't. There's a long way to go yet, but he wants to meet me after to talk about it.
Oh. So you won't be coming to church with me, then?
Oh, Queen, I never give it a thought. And I've promised to meet him in the Swan now.
It's all right. Sure he'll understand if it's a chance of a job. Would have to be down the Swan, though, wouldn't it?
Well, Terry, you saved me a journey.
How's that, Tom?
Somebody let me down. Doesn't happen very often.
I can imagine, yeah.
So, had a look down my list of people who owe me little favours, like, and whose name should be on it but yours and Barry Grant's. So, as I was passing, like, I thought I'd drop in.
Well, what is it? What can we do for you?
You'll be here with a reliable car. Parked outside about 12:30. Might need it, might not. OK?
Sure, yeah.
Bring Barry with you.
I will, yeah. Do you want a drink?
A bit early, Terry. But I appreciate the offer, like. You won't let me down now, will you?
Oh, no, you can count on us.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be very annoyed. Twice in one day.
We'll be here, honest.
Something a bit nippy, nothing flash.
How do you mean?
One of your XJ6s.
Oh, no, nothing flash. Just something a bit nippy, yeah.
Not like the one that's polluting the beach at Southport, eh?
Oh, yeah. How did you know?
Ear to the ground, Terry. I should have reported you to Greenpeace.
Yeah. OK, right. See you there. Ta. Ma'am, you've just got to say yeah.
Let's hear the question first.
Well, Gizmo's got this uncle, right? And his mate's dead ill.
Go on.
Well, Gizmo's got all the 2 stand tickets for the match this afternoon.
And?
And what?
Didn't you tell him you had something else to do?
Oh, but, Ma'am, this is more important. I mean, I've never been in the stand before, and it's free.
Go on.
Are you sure, Ma'am?
Yeah, go on. If you want to watch a bunch of overgrown school kids running themselves daft, it's up to you.
Mum, is Liverpool going to Washington, not Everton? Oh, and by the way, I'll call in a confession on the way home. How's that?
All right, Damon.
Just going to church?
Oh, well. I did want to see her at some point.
Well, I think he's a nutter. He's got this funny look in his eyes when he looks at you.
Oh, you think he's nutter? Do you want to tell him, or should I? What exactly did he say?
He said he needs a car.
Well, he might. Well, don't be crying in your ale. It's probably watered down as it is.
Oh, don't be so cheerful.
Well, it's the only way to beat her. And even if he does turn up, the only thing he'll do is...
take the car?
Yeah, right, well, that gets us off to you. The worst thing that happened is we'll miss a bit of the match.
The match? I wasn't going to the match anyway.
It's not like you, Ted.
Whose car are we going to use?
That old woman's called Tina.
Oh, I thought she was collecting it today.
Tomorrow.
Oh, we can't.
Why not, Teddy? Would you say it's a test drive?
We're only valeting it, not servicing it.
Well, who's to know, Terry? I'll give it a good polish before she turns up.
We can't. Say something happens to it.
Look, Terry, it's Saturday night. The busy's expected, all right?
So it's as simple as that, then?
Yeah.
So you can have a go, then?
It's all right, George. But look, I don't fancy charging all over the place canvassing if I don't stand a chance.
Well, I wouldn't ask you to stand if you didn't have a chance.
What's the next move, then?
Well, make yourself known at meetings. Come around the district with me and get yourself known.
What's the opposition going to be like, George?
Difficult to say at the moment. Ronnie Morris, of course, will be standing. He always does.
Has he got much chance?
Oh, he's got a chance, but his rhetoric's a bit predictable now. I'm going to be honest with you, Bobby. I'm not just putting you up for this job as a favour, you know. I want you in for my own reasons.
Oh, behave yourself, George. You know me, lad. I'm my own man. You know that.
That I do, Bobby. That I do. And I also know that you've got experience and that your politics are down to earth, just like mine.
Oh, I see. I've got an idea that you're trying to change the union's political stand. And you want me to help you to turn the tide?
I'm not trying to avoid cliché when you're speaking at meeting. Be yourself, but don't get in that old worn-out sayings rut.
How do you mean?
Well, I suppose turn the tide's not too bad. But you know the worst, don't get in those sporting clichés.
Oh, I don't know what you mean, lad, honestly.
Try not to say, is he batting with a straight bat? Or the ball's in their court? Or we're batting on a good wicket here, man. Or this is a different ball game. Oh, and worst of all, though it's not particularly sporting, and we've all heard it, is we have been sold down the river.
Well, I've got to be honest, lad, I have said that a couple of times to me.
You know, we've all said it a couple of times. Listen, just be yourself. And if when you're at a meeting you find you don't know something, don't be afraid of saying you don't know, but that you'll find out. Don't try and bluff your own members, man. You won't last 5 minutes.
Listen, George, you know I've got a lot to learn, lad, but I'm keen to learn.
Oh, yes. Well, the most important thing now. Joe round.
Excuse me.
And,
all right, girl. 2 pints of lager, Michelle. Are these 2 scallywags in you, Michelle?
No, they're all right.
Aren't they? Wish I was 20 years younger, I'd be annoyed, yeah?
About as subtle as a burning tyre factory, you know.
Well, you know the game, lad.
Be able to buy you one back if you'd have bought them trees.
I'll tell you what I'll do with you. You deliver them and plant them. And there's a tenner there, lad.
What's got into you?
Hope, me old son. Hope.
Keep the change. Someone who can tell the unions that money doesn't grow on trees.
He might not be going to offer you a job.
Oh, I've got a very good feeling about it.
Because he asked you to play golf with him,
I wish you'd be a little more encouraging, Anna.
like Dorothy Tate.
Yes, and why not? I'm sick of hearing about her. It was you that got us involved with them in the first place, you know.
You could have come into confession, you know. He wouldn't have bitten your head off.
Oh, I know, but I'd have been a hypocrite, wouldn't I? Anyway, I said I'd come to keep you company, and that's what I've done.
Well, I'm grateful for that, anyway.
I've got to go see me, mate. I'll catch you later.
OK, lovey.
Hello, Sheila. How are you, and how's the family?
All right, thank you, Father. All things considered. Bob's got the chance of a job. It's a slim chance, but at least it's something.
In this day and age, we have to find comfort wherever we can. I've heard that you've had some trouble with the employment agency.
I think employment agency's a bit grand for what we were trying to do, Father. You've heard about Matty Nolan's problem, I expect.
I've known Matty a long time, and he's no criminal, although they make him out to be. And if he comes to a court case, I shall go as a character witness, or whatever they call it.
Would you?
Of course. He's part of my parish, isn't he? I'm not just here to see that the roof is kept in good repair. I shall do whatever I can, and I hope that you will carry on and do your best with the agency business.
I probably will, but I must admit I've got my doubts.
Have no doubt, Sheila. Follow your own conscience. She bears you no animosity, Sheila. We had a long chat earlier in the week.
I'll just be sitting in and pushing our feet. I can't afford to do anything else, you know. Hello.
I phoned you earlier.
Called round yesterday.
There's no reply.
You were out. I just want you to know, love, I don't have any bad feelings towards you.
Are you still doing the cleaning?
I need the money.
I couldn't face it.
What are we going to do about the agency, She?
Bobby wants it stopped. I want to do the Cummins job. Barry said he'll help me.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Matty and Bobby are dead against it.
I just hope the fine won't be too much. They've told Matty that if we do pay it back, they could still prosecute.
I just hope it won't come to that. I am sorry, Teresa, I really am.
She, you were only doing what you thought was best.
How is Matty?
It's philosophical about it all. Embarrassed about the publicity, you might guess.
I never thought of that.
Well, you know what the papers are like. They just print the bald facts, not the circumstances leading up to the so-called crime.
Well, perhaps I could explain to them the reasoning behind the agency.
It's not as sensational as local man convicted of social security fraud.
I will speak up when the time comes, you know.
Just have to wait and see what happens.
Doesn't look like he's coming, Centre One. Is that the time or the odds? Hey, about those trees there? Hey, where are you getting them from? Off some fella who's supplying them for the garden festival. Do you know anyone wants any? It's not something you get asked a lot of, is it? You know, the trees. I'm just asking, you know, if it crops up in a conversation. Yeah, all right then. We have another bevy. Staying till closing time. Might as well now. Go on then, yeah, I will. Hey, what about going out tonight? No, I'm going to stay in tonight. Stay in tonight? Why is that like? There's no universal law that says you have to go out just because it's Saturday night. I know, but like usually, you know. I know, there's no rules that says you have to go out and get legless, is it? Because it's the weekend. Can I have 2 pints of lager, please, love? Oh, no, look who's just walked in. Oh, God. It frightens me just looking at him. Yeah, it's 2 pints of lager.
Nice. And a scotch, please, love. Large one.
Oh, that's nice of you, Tom.
Oh, it's all right, buddy. You're paying.
We didn't think you were going to come. What did you want us for?
And Terry told you?
Of course I told him. Yeah? Oh, yeah, he did tell me, yeah.
So, still balloting the cars, are you?
No. Yeah. Well, sort of, like.
Yeah, very good. That's what I like to see. Free enterprise working.
I didn't know you was a Tory.
Oh, true blue me, buddy. I was a bit worried, like, when Maggie first got in, but she's turned out a treat, hasn't she?
Oh, yeah, this is great, Tom.
You got the car?
Yeah, oh, it's nothing flash, just a bit nippy. What's it for, Tom?
Going the match.
Oh, well, you better be getting a move on then, hadn't you?
Yeah, that's why I wanted something a bit nippy.
It's round the side there. Brown Cortina, W Reg. It's one of our clients, Tom, you know.
Don't worry, Barry. My boys always look after other people's property.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah?
Just make us even.
How do you mean?
Well, we sort of owe you one from the videos, you know, and just wondering whether this is it.
Yeah. This could be it.
See you, Tom. He didn't say nothing about bringing it back after the match. He wasn't going the match. You could be right, yeah, look. What are we going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. As soon as I've sucked that off, I'm going back home, put my feet up, make sure I've got a good alibi to... You don't think he's going to... I don't think that Tommy Mac's going to stand on the cop this afternoon singing He'll Never Walk Alone. Should never let him take it. But if he hadn't took it, we'd have been singing He'll Never Walk Again. What do we get involved with him for? Look, Terry, you know what Tommy McCarthy's like. Now, just make sure that you're nowhere that you shouldn't be this afternoon, right?
He said, do you mean me or the three of us?
Just look at that fella Grant. Been down to the pub, I expect.
Don't forget now, eh? You take care of driving home, mate. Okay. Sit down, John.
You'd think they hadn't the care in the world, wouldn't you?
And after you played golf, won't you stop off at the 19?
Well, that's different. I'd be discussing job prospects.
I don't think he had anything underneath.
Who's that?
Oh, next door neighbour. He's a good lad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, here we are, love. Home sweet home. Hey.
Oh, Annabelle. Come here, quick. Come and look at this.
Paul, I'm busy.
Right.
Don't be so nosy.
No, come on, Annabelle. You can't miss this. He's got a woman with him.
Hey, come here. Over the threshold.
I wonder who she is.
Someone he met on holiday. What's a singles holiday?
Oh, just look at the state of them. I'd like to know what they've been up to.
I think you're overdoing this.
It's your reputation I'm picking off.
Oh, how very gallant.
Look, if anyone asks you, I've been with you all afternoon, right?
Then why don't you just use the front door like any normal person?
Oh, it's a bit complicated. I'll tell you inside.
Hey, I've lost my key.
Oh, Alan, what are we going to do?
Oh, don't worry. I think I left one over at the Collins. Come on.
What's that?
We'll go and sort her out. Over here, Paul and Annabelle. You'll like them.
Oh, they're going to shop early this evening.
Oh, my God.
What's the matter with you?
I think they're coming over.
Oh, hello, Alan.
Hello, Annabelle.
Paul, come and see who's here.
How are you, love? How do, Paul? Hey, I've lost my key, but I left one with Gordon.
Oh, well, Gordon's in France for the school, but the key's in the desk.
I told you.
Have a good holiday, Alan.
Oh, yeah, wondrous, Paul. No more singles holidays for me, mate.
Only if it works out, we said.
Oh, we'll see it works
Here's the
out.
key.
Thanks, love.
You better come in for a cup of coffee,
Oh,
Alan.
I'd love to. Mind you should see Liz drink tequila. Oh, this is Liz, Annabelle and Paul, the future Mrs. Alan Partridge. Isn't she a cracker, eh?
Pleased to meet you.
Next week, Brookside moves to its new time of 11:55, and at 12:30 we see Dangerous Women.
What are you doing?
Just going to see if the Cortina's back.
And is it?
No. We should never let him take it.
Look, if McCard had used it for something illegal, we'd have heard about it by now.
Why would I? Nobody knows I'm here. We haven't exactly been interested in the news, have we?
Oh, look, don't worry about it. It's nothing to do with you.
I wish I could believe that.
Do you want anything to eat?
Not food.
It's a good job with nothing in.
I'd love a bowl of fresh fruit.
By the pool.
And stretch out on the beach for the day.
Topless.
Behave yourself.
Didn't you find it bothered you?
In that heat, it just seemed natural. Bothered you, though.
Well, it's only natural.
I thought it's typical, this.
What? That I was admiring you?
At first. Then the following day, when we were sunbathing, you kept trying to hide me. You put a metaphoric brand on me, Alan.
Not hide. I mean, I was just trying to stop other blokes ogling at you, that's all.
You were one of them the day before.
It was a grand holiday, though, eh? And what a souvenir to bring back with us. Well, what shall we do today, then?
Oh, first of all, I'd like to see the rest of the house.
Bungalow. And I showed you around last night.
I can't remember that.
Well, it won't take you long to look round again. Then what shall we do?
A pub lunch.
Ace.
Lie down again. Take it easy.
Maybe you're right.
It's a hair of the dog, that's what you need. You have a bit longer resting. I'll find us some coffee, and then we'll eat out when you feel up to it.
Hey, it's great to be looked after.
Don't worry about anything ever again, Alan.
Listen, lovey, you can turn the oven down about 12:30.
And baste the legs.
And baste the legs. Happy Easter, son.
Happy Easter, Mum.
Can't tempt me to church, can I?
Gonna be tied to the cooker, aren't I?
Bob! Karen! Damon!
Oh, Karen going?
Moral support.
I'll do it some of that myself.
Listen, don't mention Cummins and the bathroom fittings to your dad.
You asking me for moral support?
I'm going to ask you where I can get those bathroom fittings.
I'm sure I can get them for you, Mum.
Yeah, well, don't mention it in front of your dad.
Come on.
Breakfast.
Yeah, you're all right. I finally prized it out of the bathroom.
See you, Barry. Ta-ra, Dad. See you, Dad.
See you, love.
No, Mum. See you, Cam.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry about that, love. The brown cortina, yeah. Well, actually, my partner's just finishing it off for you now. We will deliver it later on. Yeah, I am sorry for the delay, love. What? Sorry, love, there seems to be a terrible line here. I can't understand what you're... Pardon?
You look nice when you're asleep.
I mean, I don't want him away.
You're just peaceful.
You got no worries, have you, when you're in the land of Nod?
Do you dream?
Sometimes. Do you?
Not often. And I can never remember it anyway.
It's a good job, really. I mean, there's nothing more boring than other people's dreams.
It's very selfish of you. I used to dream about spending a dirty weekend with handsome young men.
Did you?
But I'll settle for you. Hello? Oh, hello, Marie. Asriel. I'm the caravan. And that's it.
Well, what did you expect?
More.
Well, I told you what it was like.
Somehow you get a different impression when you're sitting on a hot beach sipping a tequila sunrise.
I didn't tell you any lies.
I suppose not. We'll just have to move.
You what?
Well, we can't live in a hutch like this. Well, not without an exercise wheel fastened to the wall, anyway.
It's not that bad.
I've sat in bigger loos. And that wallpaper's ridiculous.
Well, it's supposed to be one of the best makes available.
It's Chinese.
Only the pattern.
Did you choose it?
As a matter of fact, I didn't.
You told me about a Chinese girl you had living here, didn't you?
Yeah, Val.
Well, Val, your wallpaper's heading for the tip.
Actually, she didn't choose it. Samantha did.
Oh, well, you'll be well rid of it then. And her. Val, at least, had an excuse. If we don't look like finding a real house in a month, we redecorate, right? And the garden looks like a builder's yard with all that gravel. If we're going to make a go of this, we'll have to move.
But I like it here.
As well as an exercise wheel, we can have a little ladder up against that wall and you can ring a bell when you get to the top. This isn't a home, it's a cage.
But I like it here, Liz. I mean, the bungalow's big enough for the two of us for the time being. I'm settled here. I like the neighbours and they like me.
I can't breathe in here, Alan. I can touch the ceiling. Imagine living in something where you can touch the ceiling. I want to touch the sky.
You can't touch it.
Metaphorically, Alan, metaphorically. I've always wanted to live by the seaside. And with you and the kind of work you're in, there's no reason why we can't.
But I'm settled here now, love.
Oh, settled? That sounds like being buried. You're talking death, Alan. That comes from living in this coffin.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry to trouble you. I wonder, is Alan in?
I think he's somewhere in the West Wing.
Hello, Annabelle, love.
Hello, Alan. Sorry to disturb you. I wonder, I've got a slight problem. Do you happen to know how to mend an iron?
Oh, aye. I'll soon fix that. I'll tell you what, why don't you pop in for a minute? I've got just the very thing for it.
We were mid-conversation, weren't we, Alan?
Well, it'll only take a second, love.
Later. He'll have a look later if you don't mind.
What are you looking at?
It's all right, it's just some people looking at the houses.
Oh.
Well, Barry was looking at as well. He must be waiting for the car to come back.
It's the last car I get involved with.
Well, what about the valeting business?
Oh, it's not worth the hassle.
Is this Tommy McCardle a real villain?
He's a shotgun merchant.
Look, if you don't want to go down the Swan, I understand.
No, we'll go. I mean, up to now, he's not the man to be frightened of. It's what he's done with the car that could implicate me and Barry.
Well, look, at least if we go down the pub, you've got a chance of finding out. Get it over with.
You're probably right. I'll jump over the back fence again and see you around the corner.
Well, be careful. We'll never find a doctor on Easter Sunday.
And that was all of them. Oh.
All right, the meat. The meat. Put the telly on, Dad.
Hang on, let's see what's on.
Don't worry, it's all under control. You've been ages.
Your dad took us down the club.
Against my better judgment.
I enjoyed it.
I've been slaving over the hot stove.
Well, you should have come with us, shouldn't you?
What? Had a burnt offering for dinner.
Why those guy asked about you?
Hey, who was it?
I don't know, but he knew me as well. Said he wanted to see the wicked in the Swan till half one.
Well, what did he look like?
He looked like a scallywag to me.
I'd better get down there then, hadn't I?
What about your dinner?
I won't be long, Mum.
I'll keep it warm for an hour, no longer.
Yeah, all right. Ta-ra.
Come on, they'll be closed.
Come in.
Well, what are you doing?
Young Gordon's programme. Doing a little bit of work on it. Hey, it's a cracker.
Who's young Gordon?
Annabelle's lad. You know, the woman who came over with the iron. He's only 15, but he's got a real grasp of commercial programming.
Sounds fascinating.
Yeah, I did quite a bit of work on it before I went away. He's carried on. That's why I left him a key. I think they must have had a party.
You left him a key and he had a party?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of booze missing.
Those neighbours of yours, they really take advantage, don't they? Alan, can we go now? I'm gasping.
You know, he could stand to make quite a bit of money out of this.
He could? I thought you were partners.
No, it's his project. It's a programme on computer games. Could be a big earner. I've just been giving him a hand here and there, you know.
And it's your computer?
Yeah, but I've been charging him rent for it.
Well, how much money could he stand to make?
Oh, it's difficult to say.
Well, a lot, like thousands.
Oh, yeah, easily possible.
Well, then you've got to do it as partners or do it yourself.
Oh, I couldn't do that, love. It'd be stealing.
Don't be silly. He's only a kid and you need something that pays big to get us out of this hovel.
Oh, come on, Liz. It's hardly a hovel.
Exactly. It isn't even a hovel. You're right.
right, sir.
All right, do you want a drink?
No, you're all right. I'll get him in. What do you want?
Oh, just a Bacardi for me, please. I've got enough Coke.
I'll have a pint of lager.
As usual.
You're going to have to tell him I know about this McCardle and Cortina business. He's bound to want to talk about it.
See how it goes, eh? What's this caravan like your Marie's got?
8 berth.
Oh, I haven't been in the caravan for years.
I don't mind them.
Well, it depends who you're with, though, doesn't it?
Hey, I'm interrupting it now, man.
Oh, don't be daft. Sit down.
Jeez. I got a message that someone wanted to see me down here. I thought it might have been our friend Scout Capone.
Well, I haven't seen him.
I'll have to have a word after today.
I know as well, you know.
Do you know how to get in touch with him?
Look, I've been on the phone to him all morning, but there's no answer.
If anything had happened with the car, you'd have heard about it by now.
That's what I keep telling myself.
Do you know what I think?
What?
I think he's pressurised us just for the fun of it.
What, just to see if we give him the car?
Yeah, I mean, we don't know him anything now, do we?
Well, you might be right, sir.
And he's a wind-up merchant, isn't he?
Could be.
But that's it. The thing is, we have to be cool when he brings the car back. Just take the keys off and say, right, we don't know where you're not now, Tommy.
Yeah, all right. That woman's been phoning all morning, you know. We'll have to get it back by this afternoon. Mind you, we're bound to have found Tommy by then.
We'll tell her there's no charges, it's been delayed.
Behave, Teddy, it's still a business.
Barry, I think there's a fella up there wants to see you.
What's he look like?
What?
Oh, it's the fella about the trees. Seeing him in.
All right.
Happier now?
Yeah, it's the last time I get involved. Hey, look, there's Alan.
Terry, Michelle.
All right, Al.
Yeah, you well?
Yeah, where'd you get your phone stand from?
Oh, Tenerife, love. This is Liz. Terry, Michelle.
Hi.
Guess what Liz is?
If they come out with any cracks, Alan, you get one.
Go on, guess.
Your long-lost cousin?
Special offer with a packet of crisps.
Not you.
She's my new lodger.
I'll usually bring back a bit of rock with them.
What a surprise.
Well, we love at first sight.
Do you live in Brookside? Yeah, I do, but Terry doesn't. We live in the Kennel, top right-hand corner of the close.
I'll get the drinks in, shall I? What's everybody having?
A Bacardi and Coke and a pint of lager. We'll have a celebration, eh?
What about young Barry? What'll he have? Usual?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Make mine a large one and get us a box of matches.
Box of matches?
Yes, I thought we could build an extension this afternoon.
Oh, by the way, did I tell you that if Gizmo's uncle's mate's ill next home game, we can have the tickets?
Great. Just think if he dies, you'll probably get the rest of the season out of it.
Nah, there's not that many home games left.
Do you two mind not talking like that at the table?
Season's nearly over now.
Hey, Damon, did you go to confession last night?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did.
Good.
You can't prove it, though, can you?
He doesn't have to, I believe him.
Anyway, I probably can prove it.
How?
I was given a very unusual penance.
What was that?
You're not supposed to say.
He can tell his mother.
He's got to go and watch Everton's next 3 home games.
Though, what it was you've got to be nice to someone that you don't really like.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
So I'm going to treat our Karen great for the next few weeks.
They still have to get a drinking before I go.
Oh, no, look, I want to get around.
No, don't get it this time.
Oh, come on, we'll share it, OK?
All right.
Hey, I tell you what, you found yourself a lively lady there, Alan.
Oh, yeah, we had a wondrous fortnight.
I think it's really romantic to bring somebody back like that.
Well, I thought, why wait?
Yeah, that's it. No messing about with weddings, relations and registry offices. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Alan. I didn't mean it.
No, it's all right, Terry, lad. That's all in the past.
Does Liz know?
About Samantha? Oh, yeah, of course she does. She knows all about me, and I know all about her.
Alan, tell Barry he can't go yet. The party's only just started.
Oh, he's not going, love. He'll have another bevy.
No, I'll have to go. I'm expecting a delivery, Al.
Yeah, a car with a bit of luck.
Yeah, let's hope so. I'll phone you later, all right?
No, I'll ring you later, right?
You're all right. Ta-ra.
See you, Barry, lad. Take care.
Ta-ra.
Get off. Now then, Terry, about these trees.
What do you mean, cars?
No, he's going to pick up trees, isn't he? Now, I know about trees. Who had the best Christmas tree in Liverpool?
Well, it was certainly the biggest.
I just hope he knows how much cement to use.
Cement?
Yeah, you know, to keep them upright.
You don't use cement. You just make sure you've got a big enough hole. I'll pop round later and give him an hand.
No, you won't, Alan. Barry's a big boy. He should learn to do it himself, shouldn't he, Terry?
She's a lovely lady, Alan.
That's no lady. It's my lodger.
Thank you, Brian. Looking forward to it. Bye-bye. There you are, Anna. Brian Palmer's arranged to play golf with me next week. Told you he was sounding me out for a job.
He's only asking you to play golf, Paul. He's not going to offer you a job.
It's on the cards, Emma.
Well, if he does, I just hope that you're not taking on too much.
Right up my street. A real management job. It won't be too physically demanding, or mentally demanding if it comes to that.
What exactly would you be doing?
Transferring bulk chemicals into smaller containers.
Sounds like children playing with hose pipes. Isn't it a bit odd not promoting from within the company?
No, that's the beauty of it. You see, it isn't a department within the mainstream of the company. Any up-and-coming manager wouldn't take it because it might lead him up the wrong path.
But you'd take it?
Certainly will. I'll have to oversee the buying, repackaging, distribution and sales.
Sales as well?
Oh, yeah. Who knows? If I make a success of it, I might be back in the mainstream myself. Cheers.
I can see you employing a secretary.
I might be able to find something for you to do, Anna. Give you a broader interest. Why, with your ability to organise, you'd be a great help.
I don't think we'd last 5 minutes working together.
Well, we've lived together long enough.
Oh, that's entirely different. Anyway, you haven't been offered the job yet.
It's only a matter of time. Do you want to lift with them, Barry, lad?
I wouldn't mind, Al.
You're not spending the afternoon with him, are you?
Oh, it'll only take 10 minutes to put them round the back.
They all use you, you know.
They don't. I won't be long anyway. Where's Terry? I thought you'd have got him to give you a hand.
Well, I would do, but I can't find him. Something a bit weird about him lately, Al. I think he's in love.
Oh, I know the feeling, mate.
Oh, the phone. It won't be a minute, Al.
Don't worry, lad. I'll start taking him round for you.
You're a mug, Alan.
Why?
He's left you to it, hasn't he?
He's only gone to answer the phone. It'll only take me a minute to take these round. See you later.
Well, at least if you get caught, they'll put you on the escape committee.
Don't, Michelle.
Oh, look, stop worrying. If anything had happened with the car, we'd have heard about it by now.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, the rally. Do you know it's on the old railway line, yeah? 10 minutes. Yeah, well, I'm walking, aren't I? You've got the car, Tommy. All right, I'll be there. OK.
Police believe they've found the getaway car used in a raid on a city centre casino in the early hours of this morning. A canvas money bag, similar to the type used by the casino, was found in a blue Vauxhall Carlton abandoning Castle Street. The armed gang got away with £15,000 in the robbery, in which a security man was injured. A police spokesman said they were still looking for a brown Ford Cortina Mark IV, which they believe the gang drove away after leaving the first.
That was McCardle, wasn't it?
It has to be then.
Could just be a coincidence.
He's a villain, Michelle, a villain who borrowed a brown Mark IV Cortina. The police are looking for a brown Mark IV Cortina. That's no coincidence.
What are you going to do?
A runner.
Where?
How about paying Marie and George a visit in the caravan?
Us?
Well, it's going to look a bit daft, me turning up on my own, isn't it? And I'm not going to leave you anyway.
What about my job?
You can phone in sick from Brill. It's a relief manager anyway. What are you worried about your job for? We could have the flying squad down on us any minute.
Will you just calm down, Terry? You haven't done anything.
No, I haven't done anything personally, but just hurry up and pack.
Well, how are we going to get there?
Over the back fence for the start.
It probably wasn't them, you know.
Look, just to be on the safe side, Michelle, hurry up.
We've got this place for 2 weeks to ourselves, and you want to go to a caravan with Marie and George and the kids, Terry?
Please, Michelle.
All right, but I think you're wrong.
Barry.
Oh, God. All right, Tommy. Game all right, was it?
Yeah, good game.
Car?
Sound runner, Barry. Just one thing, though.
What's that?
I didn't use it.
Right.
As a matter of fact, you haven't seen me.
I haven't seen you for weeks, Tommy.
Don't be silly. You saw me yesterday in the pub, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's a lot of people in there, though. They don't know that I use that car, right?
Well, you never used it, did you, Tom?
You're a smart lad, Barry. Good lad.
Tommy? Does this make us even now, yeah?
You'd benefit you and your mate.
How do you mean?
I'll left a little something for you in the glove compartment.
A little something? What for?
Give the car a valeting. Good clean, you know. Especially inside. Them's the word, Barry.
I'll see you then.
Yeah. Not for a couple of weeks, though. Keeping me head down. Suggest you do the same. Ta-ra.
To its new earlier time of 11:55 as from next week.
Hiya.
Hello, love.
Where is everybody?
Damon and Karen are upstairs. God knows where our Barry is.
He's over in the bungalow with 2 women.
2? Wonder if he wants any help.
Well?
Well, what?
What are you going to ask?
I know. One number let you down for the fortune.
Number 29.
Our Damon's birthday.
Snowball as well. £500 if you'd won in 65 numbers or less.
I made you a cup of tea now, girl.
5 minutes I was waiting for it.
Aye?
And then they called it.
What?
2 and 9, 29. House.
The snowball as well.
Oh, do you know you needed 65 numbers or less to get that? Guess how many muggins he got?
66.
Nearly.
67.
64.
What?
Hey, come here, little beauty. Come here, come here.
Hey, Carol, you're only after me for my money.
Come on, I'm going to make that cup of tea. Oh, by the way, Cummin's phone. Something about the agency.
What? What did he say?
I don't know. There's a note there by the phone. Hey, Sheila Grant. I knew you when you'd had nothing. Hey!
Didn't your husband go with you?
Oh, we're separated.
Oh, why's that?
When did you meet Alan?
Tenerife. Did he walk out on you?
No, I threw him out. What were you doing in Tenerife?
Singles holiday. Why?
Oh, just curious.
No. Why did you throw him out?
He got the 7-year itch 6 years early.
Who was she?
What was Tenerife like?
Hot. You must have been shattered.
Angry.
Did you meet her?
Yes, I did.
What was she like?
Why did you get engaged so quickly?
We just did. Alan's like that.
Impetuous?
Yes. Bet she had fair hair.
Yes, she did, actually.
They say the mistress is always the opposite of the wife.
Do they?
Yes, you know. If the wife's loud, the other woman will be quiet. If the wife's dark, she'll be a blonde.
My God, is that the time?
Oh, you're not going, are you?
Yeah, I must find my key.
I'll have to go now.
Oh, no, don't go. Look, that'll be Alan. Wait a minute.
Hiya.
No, it's you again.
Is Alan in yet?
No, he's not.
Oh, well, when's he expected back then?
He could be ages.
Well, do you think I could wait this time? You see, I'm working on a programme with him. I need to see him.
Oh, come in then. It's better than you coming round every 5 minutes.
Your tea is saved, my dear. There we go, madam.
Thank you, dear. Is that all he said? The deal's off?
Yeah.
What did you say to him?
Well, I didn't exactly go down on my knees, did I, girl?
I'll bet you never.
Oh, come on, you've got a few bob, haven't you? Touch wood, I'm going to get the job at the union. We don't need the agency.
Nah.
Anyway, play your cards, right? I'm going to read you my speech.
Oh, God.
Brothers and sisters, unaccustomed as I am.
Did you see Lucy when you were in France, Gordon?
Yeah.
How was she?
Oh, fine. Do you want a drink?
Is he old enough?
Well, no. Well, I mean, I am old enough, but, no, I don't want one. Well, not old enough according to the law, of
Have you
course,
found your
but,
key yet?
No, I'm going to have to borrow one.
Look, it's getting a bit late. Do you know when Alan's going to be back? What's the problem, Gus? Oh, there's no problem. I just want to talk to him about my games programme.
Alan's games programme.
Well, mine. It was my idea.
Oh, it was nothing. He wiped it clean.
He's wiped it? Well, where is he?
Working. He came up with something and he's trying to sell it.
Well, what was it?
Some game or other.
A master programme? One you can use to invent your own games?
Might have been.
Well, that was mine. That's my idea. I've worked for weeks on that.
Your idea was useless.
So it's a completely new thing of Alan's then, is it?
Yes.
Well, let me see his work.
What?
Well, he's been working, hasn't he? He'll have made notes, left a copy disc.
He's taken it with him.
He'll have taken one disc, and that's all. So let me see it.
No!
Why not?
Because he can't burst in here demanding things.
He never burst in, you invited him in.
And now I'm asking him to go.
When I've seen Alan...
You'll go now.
Marvellous, isn't it? That you can trust people and they stab you in the back.
Calm down. Look, who do you think you are? You had the cheek to criticise Alan to his friends when he's let you into his house for weeks on end so you can fart about with an expensive computer.
But we've got an arrangement. I'm going to pay him.
You're going to pay him? You've got it the wrong way around, haven't you, son? He might pay you something.
Why?
What?
Why might he pay Gordon something?
Because it's my programme he's selling, isn't it? My work.
Look, just go now.
Oh, yeah, I'll go, but I'll be back. The minute Alan walks through that door, I'll be back.
The cheek of him.
Well, it's getting late. Had a long day.
Yeah, I'll have to go now.
Oh, no, don't go.
Do you want us to walk it over?
No, I'm going to the Collins.
Why?
To borrow a key.
You're going because of Gordon, aren't you?
I'm tired.
Look, he had some stupid idea. Alan's worked on it for hours and made something of it.
Yeah, now he's gone to sell it.
And why shouldn't he?
Bye, Liz.
Why shouldn't he sell it? Look, I'm sure he'll give Gordon a few quid.
Well, if it's fair, I'm sure Gordon will see it's fair. Now, will you excuse me?
Well, photographs. Look, photographs of me and Alan. You must see them. Come on, I mean, Here's Alan.
Hey! Come company and all, eh?
Yeah, well, we're just going on.
You're not. You're celebrating.
It's very late, Alan.
Oh, come on. It's not every day I have software companies queuing up to buy a programme offers. We'll need some clean ones, Liz.
Right.
You sold it then?
Too right.
Gordon's idea.
Aye. He's got a good future, that lad. He's got a lot to learn, like, but he should do well.
Yeah, he has got a lot to learn, hasn't he?
Hey, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, well, I pulled some stunts in me time out, but that one takes the biscuit.
What's got into him, eh?
Bye, Alan.
Hey, love. What's going on, then? Hello, Gordon. How do, Paul? Come in. Have a drop of the hard stuff.
No, thank you, Alan.
Oh, come on. We've got things to celebrate.
I doubt it.
Why?
Computer terminology may have its own word for it, but I call it plagiarism.
You what?
Gordon tells me you've stolen his idea, and now you're selling it behind his back.
I don't believe this.
Nor do I.
Get out.
Not till I've had an explanation.
I was selling Gordon's idea for Gordon's sake.
That's not true, Alan. Leave this to me, Gordon. Don't you think you should have consulted him first?
I was doing him a favour, for God's sake.
And doing yourself one at the same time.
Get out, before I throw you out.
You can expect legal action.
What do they think I am?
They think they can walk all over you.
I've never done anything underhand in my life before, and they can think that of me.
You've had enough of that.
Bevan and
Alan.
Barry, too, they must think exactly the same.
They're not worth worrying
Look, it'll be
over.
all over the close by morning. Alan Partridge rips people off.
Does it matter?
There's not one of them out there who doesn't owe me a favour, and they can think that of me.
Don't drink
Look, I'll
anymore,
drink as
Alan.
much as I want.
Do you want to hear this or not?
No.
Yeah, well, you're going to, right. Here we go. Right. Fellow members, in common with over 3 million brothers and sisters, I am at present unemployed.
Shame.
Do you want another cup of tea, though?
I joined this union when I was 16 years of age, and I've been a member ever since.
That's going to get you about 2 votes, that.
Why, what's wrong with it? Go on, what's wrong with it?
Nothing, love. It's absolutely brilliant.
I served a fitters apprenticeship at United Electric Liverpool and left there to work for Fairbanks Engineering and stayed for 25 years.
Oh, wait, man.
12 of them years as the chief shop steward.
Lousy bit of cheese.
I was also chairman of the Defence
That's still on the
Committee.
dome. Last time
Sweep
you brought
it up,
one into
eh?
this house,
Brush it
David
up,
was
eh?
fighting Goliath.
I think that's a bit of an over-exaggeration, Mother.
Do you want to hear this or not?
Anyway, here's 30 quid.
Aye, where'd you get that sort of money?
I had a tenner on David.
I don't need this, love. Had a bit of luck tonight at the...
Hey, don't be telling him. Is any of that money for me?
Behave. Fixed up the other thing as well, Mum.
The other thing?
You know, the bathroom fittings for the job.
Oh,
Well, the job's still on, isn't it?
no.
What?
Cummins rang up tonight and cancelled it.
Oh, hey, man, the fella's coming round in the morning for the money.
Where did you get that money from?
Does it matter?
Yes, it does matter.
A bit of business.
What sort of business?
My business, not yours, all right?
No, because what goes on under this roof is my business. And what sort of a job have you done to get money back like that, eh?
It's probably all above board.
Oh, behave yourself. He's been on the rob again.
I'll talk to him.
No, I'll talk to him.
I don't want you sounding off at him. You'll only make matters worse.
Hey, Bobby Grant, 12 years as shop steward. Father of a thief. How many votes would that get me?
Oh, is that what's worrying you?
Oh, come on, Sheila, behave yourself. I don't want this job for myself. I want it for you, for Karen, for Damon, to give us a better life. Now, I don't care what that fella does with his life, but he's not going to mess up ours.
No, well, he won't. Go on, you go up.
No, I want to say me peace.
Go to bed. You're seeing people in the morning. You need your sleep. I'll sort this out.
I'll sort him out.
What is it about this house? Every time somebody wins on the bingo, there's a narc.
I don't know how he could think it.
And you wanted to do the likes of him a favour.
I must need the back of my head testing.
Gordon gets free rein over your computer. Annabelle gets her iron fixed. Bobby Grant gets his trees planted. Well, you owe them all nothing now.
Kicking their teeth, that's all.
Nothing. And if they think you've sold it for yourself, well, you might as well do just that.
You what?
Well, you're taking the blame, aren't you? Whether or not you take the money, you're still taking the blame.
Yeah.
So, take the money.
What do you think I am?
You're a mug. When we get married, what happens if we have children? We're going to bring them up in a hutch like this? We need the money because we need a house.
I don't want the money. I don't give that much for the money. I don't give that much for what they think anymore. Don't you see? It's the fact that they could think it. That's what hurts.
You're not opening another bottle, are you?
Yeah. And 10 more if I want to.
Are you seeing tomorrow?
A couple of lads off the National Executive and a load of shop stewards.
Is it important?
Oh, why, yeah. I remember the first time I voted for the district secretary. I just got handed the list with 12 names on and 12 pieces of bump about them. I didn't have a clue. I had to ask my own shop steward who to vote for. He said vote for Frankie Murray, so Frankie Murray got the vote. So I see them tomorrow, do the business, and if they get asked who to vote for, with a bit of luck, they'll say Bobby Grant.
Don't seem right to me.
Well, that's the way of the world.
Sound like our Barry.
Who? You're joking, aren't you? Barry. Like chalk and cheese.
Still up?
Yeah, hey, come here, you. I want to have a word with you.
I'm sick of this.
Are you?
No more rows. We've had enough rows in
We're
this
not
house.
rowing. I just want to tell this fella a few home soon.
You're telling me not?
Aren't I? Well, you just keep your mother out of your dirty shit.
I was doing it, a favour.
Favours? Well, we don't want your favours, because everything you do's bent, right? Right?
Right.
So in future, you do your own dirty work off your own dirty bat. Because when you get down...
Oh, behave.
Come here. Because when you get sent down, you're not taking any of this family with you. Understand me? And don't think you're not too big to get a smack in the gob. Because you make me sick. Are you coming up?
In a minute. When's he coming for the money?
Tomorrow morning about 11.
I'll pay him.
What with?
I won on the bingo. £500.
Tonight?
Yeah.
It'll go nowhere, Mum.
Then you'll just have to tell him to take them back. Have I said something funny?
Can't do that. It was all under the counter.
The bathroom fittings. Well, they knocked off as well.
Did it say that?
Well, where did they come from?
Just got them cheap, didn't I?
God. You get all kinds of money from God knows where, use it to buy knocked-off stuff and offload it onto your mother.
It wasn't like that. It was just business.
Not my kind of business.
No, not your kind of business, Mum. Look what happened to you. You got the agency going, Mum, didn't you? And what happened? You bottled out. All them fellas back on the dole because you bottled out, Mum. So don't start criticising me. When I see a chance, Mum, I take it.
Well, taking your kind of chances isn't the way I like to do things, Barry.
Oh, don't be soft with you, Mum. It's the way of the world.
Now, I'm going to tell this lousy, stinking clothes exactly what I think of it. Dung heap, lousy, stinking, rat-infested dung heap.
Alan, if you don't come in, I'm going to lock you out.
Lock us out? I'm sure one of our nice, kind neighbours will put us up for the night. Any offers, mate? Any offers, eh?
It's cold.
Oh, it's warmer out here, love, than it is in any of their houses. It's sub-zero in there. Frigid, heartless vermin.
They'll phone the police, you idiots.
They wouldn't do that. Not one of our nice, kind neighbours. You wouldn't phone the police, would you, eh? Anybody gonna phone? Well, any of you gonna phone? 999! Mein Fraulein! Gute Nacht! Stille Nacht! Heilige Nacht! Hätten erst Kundgeschmack!
Oh, dear.
What is it?
Alan Partridge singing. Will you shut up?
Oh, turkey neck!
I think he's gone mad. I'll give him 5 minutes, and then I'll phone the police.
Christianity! Shh! Is that some kind of dirty word round Brookside? Well, is it? Stab thy neighbour, judging by your own dirty, rotten standards. Gordon! Come on, Gordon. Come down to the sewer. There's a welcome there for you. If your name is Timothy or Pat, Heather, Barry, Gordon, just a pack of sewer rats. That's it, Gordon. You get back inside and hide away. I'll tell you exactly what I think of you.
What's the matter with him?
He's bevvied, isn't he?
Oh, go and see to him.
No, I won't.
Well, I will then.
Well, I don't care. Do what you
Hello?
like. Who is he, that crazy man? Well, you just get out
Hello?
of my life, Billy. I don't
Hello?
want to know you.
Who
I
is
don't
it?
care about you. You're nothing to me.
What in hell's name are you mixed up in?
Carrot, any of you. I'll stick your head in your
Man, will you just tell me what he said?
Tommy McCardle's been picked up. Why should they tell that to you? Answer me, why should they tell you that?
I don't know, Mum.
It's the money, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
Where did you get it from?
A bit of business, I told you.
Have you been doing business with Tommy McCardle?
Did I say that?
You didn't have to. Tommy McCardle is a villain.
Ah, behave, Mum. You're watching too much flaming telly. What are you doing?
Take it.
It's yours.
I don't want it. You and your flaming money have got us worried sick.
Well, don't be. I'm worried enough for this flaming all. Can't you just shut up, you big donut?
You mind your own business, Barry Grant. Just keep your beak out, mate.
Oh, behave yourself.
Noses peeping from behind lace curtains, eh? Hiding away in your little boxes. Why don't you all build a great big fence, eh? Shut yourselves off from the world completely. Too much suffering humanity for you, is there? Ain't no way in your antiseptic little boxes. Come out! Where are you then? Come on out!
Who was it?
Dorothy Tate.
Dorothy? Oh, what does she want?
She's in trouble.
What? What are you getting dressed for?
I'm going to see her.
At this hour?
Yes?
Why?
Robin's left her.
What?
For another woman. Another sadomasochist, presumably. I didn't bother to ask.
Well, what can you do about it?
She needs someone to talk to.
Couldn't she find someone else?
Proper good Samaritan you are, aren't you?
But it's the early hours of the morning.
She's a friend, Anna. I take it as a compliment she thought of me.
Well, I don't. You've got to be up early in the morning.
I'm aware of that.
I'll phone her back.
No, you won't. She's my friend, and she needs me.
We need you. We need you to get that job. And to get that job, you need a good night's sleep.
I'll manage.
When will you be back?
Soon as I can.
And how many of you were laughing behind my back, eh, when Sam stood us up? Alan Partridge. He's not a normal human being with feelings. He's just an idiot. I mean, say anything you like to him. He was only put on this world to make us all happy. And when he can't do that, just stab him in the back, eh? Paul, come blow your horn, eh? Come blow your horn, Paul, you sewer-brained senior. I thought you were a mate of mine, and you could think that of me, eh? Well, no more, mate. Because I tell you what, Partridge isn't going to be a pushover anymore. Just you wait and see. teammate, eh? Just you bloody well wait and see. Yeah, that critical swine. Yes, come on! Run us down! Go on! Go on! Faster! Fine! Fine! Go on, just like all the rest, eh? Go on! Nobody cares! Fine! Go on! Just like all the rest!
From Monday, Brookside moves to its new time of 11:55, and at 12:30 there's Dangerous Women.